Well guys, welcome back to the 100 Day Project, 100 days of videos, and welcome to La Peza. Now we have been here before, we were here about a year ago, and so we have returned because we really like the village. Very quiet, a few shops, a couple of little bars and cafes. We're in the set in the foothills again of the Sierra Nevada. Now we are on a little bit of a slow roll at the moment over the next 3 or 4 days, and that's because we have another dog sit booked in about 6 days time, so we're just slowing ourselves down ever so slightly, but that's okay. I think one of the things that we're really starting to appreciate, Nicola especially, for those of you who kind of know her, know she can get a little bit fidgety when we're slowing things down. She likes to kind of keep on the move, keep on the move, keep on the move. But even she's starting to realize that actually just coming to a little place like this and just slowing ourselves down is exactly what is needed for mind, body and soul. We have been doing quite a lot of running over the last couple of days. Nicola's getting our mileage back up again, and so that's tired us out. In fact, we were running this morning in the previous village that we were at. Now, we will go and explore the little village, not just because they have potentially free tapas, which is what we found out last time. Now, I'm going to be quite disappointed if that's not the case later on, but we'll go check that out in a bit. But the little lair is wonderful. It's actually set up above the village, and you've got lovely views out over it. There's a castle that we'll go and check out as well, and there's actually a viewpoint up here behind me. I'm not sure whether we'll go up there this time, but we might. Maybe we can do some hill training tomorrow morning. But we're here for the next 24 hours, so we'll just explore La Peza in the Sierra Nevada foothills. Just beautiful, really nice. Right, I think lunch is being prepared. Right, lunch consumed. Let's go and explore the tiny village of La Peza. So before we started coming to Spain, I thought there was only ever one Camino de Santiago, but of course, depending on where you start from, there's a whole bunch of different routes that you can walk on. And in fact, where we are right now, little sign, is the Camino Mozárabe de Santiago. So yeah, follow these little signs. Oh, and this is the little tiny square. In fact, last time we were here, I sat talking complete rubbish to 4 old Spanish lads, and when I say complete rubbish, who knows what I or they were saying. Yeah, we've decided, first stop, the highest point in the village, the castle.
That's new.
She can't remember what she did 10 minutes ago, but she picks up a brand new sign.
It is new. It wasn't here last time we came.
I think it was. And this is probably, at least in the villages that we've been to, probably one of the most doggiest, barkiest villages in the whole of Spain. Actually, speaking of barking dogs, perhaps whenever we finally do get our sausage dog, we should move here, because the barkiness of the sausage dog breed would fit right in. In fact, we are going to get a little female, she would probably start all the dogs off. She would have the reputation of the barkiest dog in the barkiest village in Spain. What an accolade that would be. The Bark Olympics.
Actually, maybe some of these signs were here last time. I don't know. Unless maybe they wanted me to be on the end. I'm making the most of the observation. I think you should play like Motown Bingo, where you try and guess which space they're going to go into. I got it wrong on this one.
Just to clarify, I wasn't playing Motorhome Bingo.
It's even sadder that I'm playing it on my own.
And you lost. Let's take a wander back down into the little Sleepy Hollow village. See how many dogs we can annoy once more. Actually, we saw a dog up there that wasn't barking, so I'm pretty sure it was just a stuffed dog. So this is actually one of the old lavendariums. And actually, I'm running out of pants. We might actually be making use of this later on.
Oh,
What have you spotted?
look at these little donutty things. Although I don't think I need any more sugar today. That's probably why I've got a bit of a crash going on.
What did you have this morning?
Churros with con chocolate.
The streets may be small, but there's still room for a car, and Nicola freaking out. I'm having flashbacks to last year. I see a sign to Granada. Now, we got stuck in a village that had smaller streets than this, and the only way out to Granada, which is where we wanted to get to, was through a tiny, tiny, tiny little road. Oh, don't bring the van to places like this. Gives me the willies.
He's not paying attention. Well, or maybe he's issuing commands. He's not looking at who's shooting. That would be me. That's like me driving the van. I'm like, oh, it's too narrow.
That's exactly what she does, folks. Exactly what she does. Now, that would be pretty cool to come and see. I'll maybe put a little bit of information in the comments below, because it looks like you'll be able to find out a little bits and pieces, but that looks pretty cool. Look at this dude here. Colin, if you're watching, that looks like you.
Should have bought more nuts.
Feed her little and often. She's actually starting to feed herself these days, which is quite good. Gives me a break. These are little storyboards that as you walk through the village, they actually give you a little bit of a story on Napoleon. I guess Napoleon must have tried to invade La Peza. In fact, it says in La Peza and in Andalusia and in Spain, Napoleon's plans start to fall apart. Not quite sure what derrumbars means, but there you go.
I'm getting weary.
You heard the sloth-like movements coming up there, didn't you? Even nuts didn't help.
I'd expect it to be in a bar drinking wine, eating tapas by now.
Speaking
That's
of
the
which,
only reason I came out for this walk.
no, there you go. There's me trying to sort of deliver some sort of education to the viewers, and all you want to do is go and drink wine and eat tapas.
In my defence, I've run a lot of miles this week. I'm shattered.
You have indeed. You've done really well. Right, let's keep going. See whether we can find Nicola some tapas. On just one little thing. So Google Maps will try to tell you to kind of go up through here, up through the town. Don't do it. I love coming into the little villages when they actually have you the sign saying, nope, go this way. So if you do come to La Peza and you're using Google Maps or similar, don't follow it. Follow the sign. Time to feed someone. Not been in this one before, so I'm not sure whether it offers free tapa, but
It's a restaurant, so I don't think it does.
damn it. So sadly, no tapas to be had in this bar. But hey, we'll keep trying. There's hope yet. Bar Central, which opens at 7. So we'll have this. Nicola's on the Té Rojo, and then we'll wander back to the van and come back out later and see whether we can get tapas. Oh, hang on.
I'm saving my alcohol tokens for the free food.
True that. So I stand corrected. We have Crispies.
Are they for sharing?
And also, I'm not quite sure. Is it a pork scratching or something? Very salty, whatever it is. I think that's the shell. I don't know what. Oh yeah. We are completely ridiculous. The outer shell's really nice. It's really salty. Doing the whole marketing thing, we decided to have one more, and we got a second offering of tapa. This time, Nicola's favourite food, olives.
Apparently if you try something 10 times you're meant to like it. Well, I think this is about my 20th. I probably still won't.
Watch the face. Second tapas, olives. Adios, hasta luego.
Oh, what a lovely friendly little place.
Absolutely. And somehow through our Spanglish we managed to work out that she was closing for a couple of hours.
Yep. And she lives above the bar.
Trabajas, casa, trabajas. 2 tapas courses down. So we're going to head back to the van, chill out for a couple of hours, and we shall catch up later on this evening, hopefully with the 3rd course of tapas. Well, good morning. So we didn't actually record anything last night from the other little bar. Unfortunately, it looks like the more exotic tapas maybe isn't on just yet. So it was a couple of beers and crisps and nuts, I think. So. And
no dry white wine, unfortunately, so I only had a small one.
Yes. But we've come back out again this morning and say we're going to stay here another day.
We have Tango Mucho Frio.
It's quite cold apparently. But what we're going to do is we're going to go and see whether we can find someone some bread, some pan. We've been in one shop already, very friendly little lady who directed us towards the Panderia. And
as you can see, we've been in Spain all these weeks and still no, not much better. I can't even speak English.
We need bread and maybe coffee actually. Let's go. Oh God. Remember I said yesterday this is where I sat and conversed with all of the old geezers from the town. Apparently we're all still here. Buenos dias. Buenos dias. In fact, last time I sat over there, right over there. I think they may actually be the same old dudes as well. Good to see they're still kicking around. Oh look, another morning, another barky dog. So Nicola, I thought we only went in for bread.
Well, it's Saturday and it's cake day. Oh, we've got plum cake at home. Oh well.
More fresh water if anyone wants it. We'll find somewhere, nowhere near the directions that Nicola thought it was, but this is not true. So the schedule for Friday, Saturday, Sundays and festivals open from 7:30 in the morning. We spend a lot of time on our travels aimlessly wandering around random villages. Actually in Norway I spent quite a lot of time wandering around. In fact, we both did, wandering around supermarkets.
We did actually, yeah. It was
not
our
buying
kind of
anything.
Hobby.
Not buying anything because it was all too expensive, but we just wandered around every supermarket in each village.
I think it's back to the van for lunch and coffee.
Yeah, you're on your own there, love.
Well, where are you going?
Bar Fernando's! So while we were walking up to that last cafe, Nicola was rhyming off all of these wonderful reviews, wonderful service, great food, great tostadas. And I just happened to ask her there, when was the last review?
4 years ago.
Well guys, I think that's our little 24 hours in La Peza done and dusted. I also think I'm going the wrong way. Nicola has wandered back to the van. We're going to grab some lunch, maybe cook up a coffee, given the fact that everywhere seems to be closed. I was speaking to a lady and apparently with Santa Semana coming up, which is the holy festival, Easter, this is a bit of a resting week for the hosteliers, the people who own bars and restaurants and things, and so they close things down, they keep things pretty quiet, resting, because of course Santa Semana is going to be a huge event in Spain. So the lady actually in Bar Fernando, she was outside and I was chatting to her, well trying to chat to her, and that's what she was saying. So we're going to head back to the van, grab some lunch, grab a coffee, chill out, listen to the football. It's Saturday, and I guess tomorrow morning move on to pastures new. There appears to be a kangaroo there. Dos kangaroos. I think that's a bedenko. Everything's uphill in this town. We shall catch up at some point in the future. Oh. Ah. Hello. Hola. Take your sheep for a walk day. Adios. I guess that's goodbye, so I should make my leave.
Hola.
Hola. That should have been what I should have said. There you go. Taking her sheep for a walk day, and we'll finish this vlog as we started it, with a dog barking. From La Peza and from the 100 Day project, adios. See you tomorrow.